been like 1 year. We haven't heard from Chris. I haven't heard from Chris. I know you guys haven't heard from Chris. Nobody's heard from Chris. YouTube has been dry. Man, I just want some supercar suspects in my life.
No fucking way.
Whoa. Is that?
Dude.
Is that?
I've been lost for a fucking year.
Wait. Wait.
Bro.
Wait.
Chopper passed over. I was screaming my name. They couldn't fucking see me, dude. Oh my god,
you?
give me a hug.
What's up, man?
Oh my god. Oh dude, how are you?
Good, how are you, man?
How are is my parents still alive? Everyone's
still good. Everyone's still good.
Bro, oh my god,
guys,
get me out of this.
Guys, look.
You got some water or something?
Yeah, of course I have water.
Fucking dying, bro.
I got whatever you need. Oh my days.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chris here, or the Supercar Suspects, and welcome back to another video. It has been a long year, ladies and gentlemen. I have taken a bit of time off. It's been nearly a year to the date where I've uploaded my last video, and obviously no connection up there, so ow. I have taken a bit of time off to, you know, reset my creativity after about 8 years of filming non-stop. We are back at it, and as you guys can tell by the title, we have a new acquisition to start off this marathon.
You got a little dirt on you.
There was a mountain lion up there.
You good?
Up, bro. Jesus Christ, they're huge, bro. Don't ask. I don't know how, but after a year up there in these dirty ass mountains, still got the Air Forces clean, bro. Sheesh. My phone still hasn't died. I still have 74%, bro.
Oh, we outside.
After a year, bro, chilling. They have an iPhone Apple store up there.
Right where? Where is it?
Bro, the Apple store right over that bush right there.
Uh-huh.
They got a little something going. It's like a little hut.
Oh.
There's some tweaker up there slanging stolen iPhones. I'm dying though. I need a drink of something, please, dude. Bro. Let me get something, I got you. Bro. I'm malnourished.
No free sponsors.
No, sorry.
Bruh. Bruh.
No.
Bruh.
Bro, would you have a new outfit I can maybe change into? Maybe?
Yeah.
You got something?
Actually, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, let me get that.
I got you.
Bro, what the fuck? Ladies and gentlemen, alrighty. Okay, hold on. Now, we are returning to our old V8 routes, boys. You guys see the title. Maybe a month ago or so, I have decided to pull the trigger on my absolute dream spec C7 Z06, alright? I know you guys see it in the title. Should I go grab it for them? I feel like they want to see. That's why they clicked on the video. No shit, right?
No shit.
Okay,
Let's get it.
Give me a sec. You got a staring problem, buddy? Ladies and gentlemen, here is my black on black 2016 C7 Z06 Z07. Now before we get to the car, Chris, how can you afford this car if you haven't been uploading videos? Did you rob a bank? What did you do? For the last year.
Yeah, we robbed the bank.
I mean, there's no fucking barbershops up there, bro. I wanted a skin fade, but they got nothing, bro. For the last year or so, I have managed the sports car dealership here in Los Angeles, California, with a couple buddies of mine, strictly selling, you know, anything from BMW all the way up to a couple Rolls Royces we actually sold, and that's what I've been doing to, you know, afford something like this. Now, you can see in the title, this was, at the time, about a month and a half ago, the cheapest C7 Z06 in the nation. And now, you might be thinking, oh, it's cheap, it's clapped out, you know, all this stuff. Nope. One owner car, 30,000 miles, Z07 package. And just wait until we get to the seats. Hold on. Now, I would like to point out, there are some flaws. Hey, yo, bro. Dude, I look ridiculous. 5,000 likes, I'm gonna pull up to a car meet in this full fit. 5K. There are some flaws on this car, all right? It was cheap for a reason. There's stuff I need to address and get to. And let's start off right here at the front. Come on over. This was a North Carolina car. In my opinion, the previous owner was tracking this thing. So, there are a couple little rock chips, you know. We got one right here, we got here, a couple little scratches, you know. Nothing a little paint job can't fix, all right? By far, the worst part about this car, oh, that's two. It's the front bumper, all right? The last buddy here dinged this car. There's a little bump in here, all right? Which takes me to my next point. Previous owner, if you're somehow watching this, you're probably watching this, dude. I hate you, bro. Why? Why would you do this? The guy cut a square hole here and put some Alibaba Temu carbon over it. I at least painted this black to make it look somewhat better, but bro, come on. Which then leads me, you know, that's why he was tracking the car. You know, he needed extra cooling. The 2016s are, you know, known for the overheating issue. They fixed that in 17, but he was probably tracking the car and therefore he cut that out for more airflow, I guess, but it looks ridiculous. Like, at least put the ZR1 front bumper. This carbon is, this shit's in my blood now, brother. 100% vet. This bad boy right here has some good old sun fading. I have taken it to my boy's body shop. It's gonna cost too much to repair it. It's honestly cheaper to just buy a full set. You can't even buy one at once. So I gotta buy the full set, which we'll be replacing, you know, in a video coming soon. Now, while I was lost up in those beautiful mountains up there, I had a couple boys come over to my house, you know. Obviously I wasn't there or anything. They installed this nice stage 3 carbon fiber spoiler right here. This would be that stage 3 component, which I've raised to the absolute highest. And versus my base V8 Stingray back in the day, this one comes with the clear tail lights, which are, I don't know if you want to call it Euro spec, whatever you want to call it. There's obviously no European Corvettes, I know. But we got the clear tails on this one. My old ones are red. We have to actually buy a new set, swap them on over at Premium Auto Styling. We got the blacked out badge. This is where the plates go. 4 exhaust tips, completely bone stock OEM exhaust, which I'll be leaving, obviously, completely bone stock forever. I'm not a big exhaust guy. Like, I want to be able to comfortably, in peace and quiet, no drone, wake up in the morning, start my car, and just go on for a drive quietly. Somehow, some way, we had connection up in those mountains. Opened the phone, ordered some good old carbon goodies, which are on the way as we speak. Starting off with this little rocker panel right on over here. And this beautiful vent finished in carbon fiber. We got the ZO6 supercharged, my first supercharged car, baby. We've had turbos, we've had NA. We got ourselves a supercharged car for the first time on the channel. And if you come on over, this little piece right here, absolutely excellent. I don't know how one side's messed up. This I've already scraped coming out of a driveway, and if you come on over to the front, it's like kind of, personally, one of my favorite parts about this car. You know what, let's take the top off so you get a nice good look, you know? Look how easy this shit is, dude. You just give it 2 clicks, 1, 2, boom, just like that. And obviously, this comes in the carbon option, actually from OEM, and we don't have that. That's literally the only thing this car is missing from factory. That would be like top of the line, carbon roof. Oh, brother. We got ourselves carbon competition seats. You know how rare these are? No. Extreme. Well, there was only one set ever produced in the entire run of 2015 to 2019 Corvettes. And I have it right here. I'm a skinnier dude, you know. I can make it grab my waist. Take a look at this. We got ourselves a competition Alcantara steering wheel right here. The entire dash is carbon fiber. My God, and we still got the good old screen. Oh, baby. the final flaw with this car right here. The glass obviously makes this thing super hot. And this is a little flaw we got here. The dash has begun to peel off. This has happened to almost every Corvette owner. If you own one and you know you have decent mileage on it, you know that these things peel off. Even the new C8 Corvettes are doing this, and those are brand spanking new. You'd think they'd fix this issue, but I got a little upholstery guy that's quoted me already, so it's a relatively cheap fix. I don't know, he cuts some shit out and does his job. I'm not an upholstery dude, but how is this stock, bro? We did get ourselves an automatic. We do have the paddles, of course. I'm gonna get chewed out for buying an auto. I get it. It's an 8-speed. It is abnormally fast, all right? This is probably the fastest stock car I've ever owned. We got ourselves 650 horsepower and 650 torque, 10 miles per gallon, and that's average on the streets. Best we've seen is 25 in eco mode. If you just go ahead and turn this knob right on over here, touring, eco, closes the valves. On the highway, you're getting something like 25 miles to the gallon. It shuts off basically 4 of the cylinders, so you know, good MPG, and then they can sell it better or whatever. Now, the only time you can really hear the whine is when I close the valves, because that overdoes all of the supercharged whine for now. While I was up in those mountains, I had some growing up to do, you know. I'm much more responsible, if you will, now, all right? These aren't the, you know, 2018, 2017 days. No longer 18, 19 years old. I honestly drive a lot more responsibly than you would actually think. I'm not gonna cut to some bullshit clip of me speeding, okay?
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
See, this is why I stopped hanging out with you, bro. This is why my parents hate you. Bro, look how easy this shit is. I can't believe I'm still wearing this fit, by the way. We are in public. There's women out here. We are back to 91. No more daily driver. What are we at? $6 a gallon. Oh, fuck my life. Spent all my money on the car. We can only do 31 bucks for now, you know? I'm one of those guys. In my jorts. I just want to test something out here real quick. If I'm getting pulled over, will this stay here? It will. Good morning. Yeah, I didn't do shit. Am I pulling this shit off? So to get those nice little crisp downshifts, you got to go 2 gears at once. Check this out. This shit moves, boys. I'm not gonna give away too much about the car. We're gonna get a proper POV first drive in the next videos coming up. Dude, when you drive a Corvette, you'll just listen to Creed basically and like some Nickelback. Now to answer a couple quick questions for you guys before we end off today's video. Why did I get a C7 Z06 over the C8? Basically, I see, you know, 10 to 20 different C8s every single day I leave my house. Every rental fleet has a C8 in there. When was the last time you've seen a C7 Z06 driving around? Just think about it. So the C7 Z06 was my #1 choice, of course. It's gonna retain all its value, if not go up in value over time. I think I bought it at the absolute bottom of the market. C8 prices, you should, if you haven't seen them, go take a look. They start off at like 95,000. You could go buy a used one for like 55, 60 at this point. Nearly a 50% depreciation. This thing, complete opposite. It's done all the depreciating it's gonna do. In my opinion, I'm buying it at the absolute bottom of the market, and I think I'll make some good money over the time as long as, yeah, you know, take care of it and keep it stocked. Which then leads me to my next point. Supercharger lid. Headers, long tube Cook's headers. Get a smaller belt on there. Little E85 kit, little flex fuel monitor. And last but not least, the channel has had a nice little revamp. New wallpaper, new profile picture. If you go ahead and go on to my older videos, you're not going to be able to find a lot of them because I no longer want to promote that type of stuff, especially to the younger audience. I'm 26, nearly 27 now. My ways have been changed. Do have a new series I think is going to take over the internet very, very shortly. That's going to be a One that's gonna blow you guys' mind. It's been in my notes section for about 4 or 5 years now, and we're finally making that happen. Monterey Car Week, 2 months from now. I'll be covering all that stuff. Subscribe, leave a like. You wanna see me out in this fit at a car show one of these upcoming weekends? 1 like away, 5,000. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We will have a proper POV drive coming up very soon, but it's my turn to order here. I will see you in the next one every 2 days. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. See y'all.